Asia was a significant region in the ancient world and the home of numerous powerful monarchs. The Silk Road, a trading route that was founded around 130 BCE, is a prime example of the influence that Asian nations had on antiquity. With products traveling via the network from all over the known globe, it served as a vital and profitable trading route for the Asian kingdoms, showcasing the strength and economy of the area. In this video, we will be discussing some of the most significant monarchies in ancient Asia. Don't forget to subscribe to Ancient History for fascinating insights into the mysteries of the ancient world and captivating historical narratives. Han Dynasty. Liu Bang established the Han Dynasty in 206 BCE. During the Qin Dynasty, Liu Bang was a peasant before becoming a police officer. Following Emperor Shi Huang's passing, Liu Bang rose to prominence as a rebel leader. After the insurrection was successful, there was internal strife among the rebel commanders, and Liu Bang's political cunning allowed him to defeat his adversary, who was militarily stronger. Following his demise, his aspirational and determined spouse became the inaugural female to hold the title of Empress of China. The Qin dynasty promoted significant record-keeping and scholarly endeavors, in contrast to its predecessors. Confucian philosophy was taken up by the Han to cover up their eventually autocratic system. They encouraged morality, moderation, and family loyalty. Emperor Wudi was one of the most able and prosperous rulers of the Han dynasty. The Han Empire grew in all directions under Wudi. His battles not only greatly expanded the Han dynasty's power, but also depleted the state's reserves, earning him the posthumous moniker of Wudi, or Martial Emperor. Wudi is credited with establishing Confucianism as China's official religion, in addition to leading vast military campaigns. Xiongnu Empire. From approximately 200 BCE to 100 CE, the Xiongnu, often referred to as the Xiongnu, were a pastoral people who ruled the eastern Eurasian steppe. The multi-ethnic empire posed a persistent threat to China's northern border, prompting the country to initiate construction of the Great Wall of China. Modu Chanyu was one of the Xiongnu's most powerful leaders. An alliance of Central Asian tribes led by Modu Chanyu formed a strong monarchy long before Genghis Khan brought the Mongol tribes together. After giving the order for his soldiers to assassinate his father, the Xiongnu Empire's founder, Modu, came to power in 209 BCE. All of the Xiongnu lords had been brought under Modu's control by 203 BCE, bringing the empire together. Modu amassed a group of devoted warriors and was known for his fearlessness. He would periodically test the loyalty of his warriors by giving them orders to slaughter his favorite horse or wife. Anyone who balked would be put to death. He could be certain that his men would obey his orders without hesitation or question in this fashion. He became the unquestioned head of the Xiongnu when he shot his father during a hunting expedition, since none of the warriors he was with wavered. This unwavering loyalty came in useful. The Xiongnu were mounted warriors who commanded armies of up to 300,000 horse-mounted archers. Their army was more agile than the Chinese force, which mostly employed chariots, and they aggressively defended and expanded their territory. The Xiongnu were not completely eliminated, not even when the Great Wall was finished. Instead of using force to subjugate the Xiongnu, the Han dynasty's authorities tried to use familial relations by arranging marriages between Han princesses and Xiongnu leaders. The Xiongnu divided into two hordes in 51 BCE. The western horde being driven into Central Asia, and the eastern horde surrendering to the Chinese. Haryanka Dynasty. One of the first monarchs of the Indian kingdom of Magadha, Bimbisara, established the Haryanka Dynasty, which ruled from 544 to 412 BCE. After building up a sizable army, Bimbisara launched an aggressive campaign to conquer his neighboring territories. Bimbisara wed the princesses of the Kosala, Vaishali, and Madra states when the neighboring kingdoms volunteered to associate with him through marriage in an effort to avert bloodshed. Ajatashatru, the son of Bimbisara, carried on his father's brutality by committing patricide to gain the throne. Once more, in order to prevent a direct invasion, the realm of Kosala was compelled to deliver up a princess. After that, Ajatashatru ruled Vaishali for about 16 years, adding new lands to Magadha and elevating it to the pinnacle of its might. However, Ajatashatru's reign was not just about conquest and warfare. At Rajagriha, he contributed to the founding of the first Buddhist assembly. The Kingdom of Magadha was well known for its rich natural resources, which included plenty of rainfall and arable land. One of the wealthiest dynasties in Magadha, the Haryankas introduced a novel strategy that was later followed by Indian monarchs when the empire collapsed. Even though the Haryanka Dynasty was known for its ferocity and aggression, their rule was characterized by peace, and their spiritual legacy is what makes them most remembered. It is believed that Bimbisara's kingdom-building efforts set the groundwork for the eventual Mauryan Empire. The Achaemenid Dynasty. The biggest empire of antiquity, the Achaemenid Empire, spanned from Egypt to the Balkans and was ruled by the Achaemenid Dynasty from 559 to 330 BCE. Renowned for his benevolent governance and legendary exploits, Cyrus the Great ruled the Achaemenid Kingdom. The Bible and the Greek work Cyropedia both portray him as the savior of the Jews who were imprisoned in Babylon. Cyrus expanded the Achaemenid dynasty's dominance over Iranian tribes and solidified his position of authority within them. By overthrowing the Lydian monarch, he extended Persian dominion over the Ionian Greek cities around the Aegean Sea. Cyrus showed compassion for the people he had subjugated, adhering to their traditions and even offering sacrifices to the local gods in order to win their favor. Even after his death, the Achaemenid Empire continued to grow, thanks to his skilled administrative abilities, which cemented his power. Cyrus had a huge impact on Greek culture and rose to prominence as a symbol of outstanding leadership. Leaders of Macedonia and Greece, such as Alexander the Great, held him in high regard. The Achaemenid Empire built new highways and a postal system to facilitate the movement of goods and information, and it was the pioneer of regular contact between Africa, Asia, and Europe. They created a centralized bureaucratic administration with civil services and were skilled in metalworking, especially with gold. They also encouraged the use of one official language throughout their enormous territories. Amorite Dynasty. It is possible that the Amorite dynasty originated in Syria and spread to Mesopotamia circa 2000 BCE. Even after their kingdom collapsed, they continued to have a profound impact on Mesopotamian history. Following the Sumerian fall, the Amorites gained prominence by granting their citizens more autonomy over their own concerns and presenting a different style of government. Through promoting literature, mathematics, and trade procedures like multiplication, they helped civilization to flourish. The Sumerian civilization ultimately collapsed as a result of earlier Amorite incursions undermining Ur. The Amorites established a strong military, with a special emphasis on dominating the Euphrates River, a crucial area for irrigation cultivation. Canaan's pre-Israelite population were the Amorites, according to biblical sources. Though contemporary researchers view the Amorites as the forebears of the Israeli patriarchs, biblical scribes made an effort to dissociate themselves from them, maybe because they favored secular over supernatural government. The Amorite dynasty included the majority of Babylonian kings, including the well-known Hammurabi. The renowned Code of Hammurabi author, Hammurabi, made considerable contributions to the development of infrastructure, including the building of canals and the renovation of cities. His rule over Babylon signaled a time of growth and consolidation that had a long-lasting effect on Mesopotamian civilization and culture. That's all for this video. We will be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. To keep exploring ancient history together, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time!